one day I had to look at myself outside of myself. I had to look at myself outside of my body. You tripping. You tripping.
Rich Homie Quan's passing has got the White Street shook, and everyone is still confused as to what really went down during those early hours. Some are saying it was just a tragic incident, and some are calling planned redrum. A number of fingers are being pointed at Quan's baby mama Amber and even his brother, and now we are dealing with some effed up latest developments that is making the case more confusing. Seems like Quan had more than just bars in his arsenal. He had a whole lineup of mistresses too, who he was actively messing on with while staying with his baby mama as well. And these women ain't keeping quiet. They're coming out the woodwork, posting pics, dropping stories, and straight disrespecting Amber, Quan's baby mama, for not saving him. Ever since the call that Amber made got leaked, it has raised plenty of red flags. Fans are saying that she sounded casual AF on the phone, like she was ordering a pizza instead of trying to save her man's life. She even wanted to add Quan's pops to the call. Who does that when their man's life is hanging by a thread? Something just ain't adding up, guys.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Also, what she told cops and what his brother told cops are completely different stories. Quan's brother, Andre Munford, told the cops. He says he woke up around 3 a.m. on September 5th and found Rich Homie asleep on the floor by the kitchen with food in his mouth. Munford says he picked Quan up and put him on the couch. That means Rich Homie was alive at 3 a.m. Remember that, because it's going to be important later. Amber, on the other hand, told the cops a different story. According to her, she woke up at 6:45 a.m. to take the kids to school. She says she saw Quan on the couch, covered him up, and then went back to bed when she got home. Then, around 11 a.m., she says she found him still on the couch, but this time his body was cold and he wasn't breathing. So fans are saying if at 3 a.m. he was already on the verge of collapse when Amber checked him in the morning at 6 a.m., didn't she check for any signs? Also, why didn't the brother call the paramedics when he saw Quan on the floor? And now all these side chicks coming out suddenly and talking like they were the main. One of the alleged mistresses on the gram was posting all kinds of intimate pics and vids. We're talking mirror selfies with Quan kissing her and everything. She even had the nerve to say, IDC what nobody has to say, you is my everything. What am I supposed to do? I mean, you supposed to respect the dick and his family. That's what. Then we got another girl claiming she met Quan on some dating show. She's out here saying they were great friends. She tried to backpedal when fans started calling her out, saying she wasn't romantically involved. But if that's the case, why is she posting about him like he was her man?
I'm doing this just for y'all that's in the comments or whatever. Obviously, y'all can't read. I literally said that I lost a great friend. That was my friend. I've known him since March. I did a 20v1 with him, and we've been cool ever since. You don't have me on Instagram. You don't have me on Snapchat. I mostly be on those two.
But the one that really set it off, Erica Banks from Love and Hip Hop. She dropped some real spicy content of her and Quan talking about their special times. She posted several photos of them doing intimate things together, as well as a screenshot of him sliding in her DMs and confessing his love for her. It was like all Quan's death really set these girls off, and they were trying to claim the main girl position. One of them even announced RHQ's death before Amber did. That's a whole new level of disrespect. Even Akbar 5 had to clock in, she tweeted. I understand that you might be hurt, but a baby girl, but delete those pics out of a respect for his family. You was a secret, and not saying what y'all shared was fake, but certain stuff should remain a secret. There were already speculations about how Amber didn't do enough, and now with all these women coming out, there's more speculation that Amber got tired of Quan's constant cheating and didn't really care, and maybe that is why he was out there in the living room in the first place. Now check this. Amber finds Quan on the couch at 6:45 a.m., cold as ice, but instead of calling 911 right then and there, she takes the kids to school first. By the time she gets back and makes the call, who knows how long he'd been laying there. That's a whole lot of time wasted when every second counts. One might even think he was being silenced, probably because of the multiple side sheiks. And I really don't want to get into this, but there is even speculation that it was some sort of paid setup, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I was on every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up. Fight down.
And don't get me started on Quan's brother. Dude supposedly found him on the kitchen floor at 3 a.m. with food in his mouth, but didn't call for help. Something ain't adding up. People are going wild with theories. Some are saying Amber might have known about these side chicks all along. Maybe that's why she wasn't in a rush to help him. It's like she was thinking, go ahead and stay with your little side pieces. I'm gonna take my sweet time. Others are wondering if there was some foul play involved. I'm not saying there was, but people are asking questions. Meanwhile, Quan's pops is crushed. He posted, unbearable pain. Lord, please, please, please help me to understand this. Let this be a dream. You can feel the man's pain through the screen. It's heartbreaking to see a father lose his son, especially under these sus circumstances. Amber tried to clear the air on IG, saying, this pain is unbearable. I'm traumatized from a moment that'll forever be in my head. I have nothing to prove because my love for my other half was always shown. I had nothing to hide. She's out here trying to paint a picture of a loving relationship, but with all these women coming out the cut, folks are side-eyeing her statement hard. She also said, please respect me and the family at this time. Our house is no longer a home. I'm completely heartbroken. 15 years gone. I'll never be the same. This is a complete nightmare. Now, I'm not here to judge, but it's making people wonder if all this drama had something to do with his passing. One fan even said, the brother is not in the clear. Finding Quan on the floor, unconscious with food in his mouth, doesn't mean he was alive. Another fan pointed out, yeah, she too calm. I would have been freaking out, and the brother should have called the ambulance when he found him on the floor at 3 a.m. She probably was mad because Quan had other women. Some are even saying they're both in on it. They set that man up. That's a serious accusation, and we don't have any proof, but it shows how suspicious people are about this whole situation. One comment that got people talking goes like this. I think Amber got back from dropping kid off at school, and something happened until 11 a.m. when she decided to call 911. Plenty of time to clean expensive stuff out. 6:45 a.m. to 11 a.m. Heck of a window. People are speculating that maybe Amber was doing some housekeeping, if you know what I mean. Like maybe she was clearing out some things that shouldn't be found. Now, I'm not here to point fingers or make accusations. I'm just laying out what people are saying, but it's clear that many fans have a different opinion on this matter. So what y'all think? Was there something fishy going on with RHQ's passing? Was Amber really ride or die, or was she plotting? And what about all these side chicks popping up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. And while you're down there, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update on this crazy update and other developing stories from the hood.